Hey everyone, this is Dr. Jennifer Gardella. Welcome to day 2 of my Telesummit. In day 1, I announced the Telesummit, why it came about, and what I was planning to do. And here we are, day 2, and we're getting up and running. Today, I'll be sharing about recording a video. Now, let me just first start off by saying that this Telesummit idea popped into my head 48 hours ago. I don't even think it was that long. I think it was 24 hours ago now. I will plan to do a video every day and help you build your social media, blogging, your digital presence. So when all of this craziness is over, you walk away with a much more solid foundation. It's actually the standard procedure. It's the process that I go through with my clients. I'm giving away the store here to small business owners so that you can, during this time, and I know everybody is very uncertain about what's going to happen, but that you can really walk out of this with a stronger foundation. I don't want you to worry about me running out of ideas, as my good friend Mary Fran Bontempo will attest to. I have an endless number of ideas, and the number of ideas that I have in my head will certainly outlive the coronavirus. So there is no worry that I'm going to do this for 5 days and give it up, because there's so many great ideas out there. Now, this is going to be a little clunky at first. Most of these telesummits take time in planning. Like I said, I've been up and running for about 24 hours now. So the marketing isn't in place. I'm really not sure how to deliver a download yet through ClickFunnels, but I'm going to be figuring all that out. I'm going to be sharing all that information with you, and my goal is to help you. So if there's something that's not clear, if there's something that I can be doing better, please let me know and keep checking back in. All the links that I talk about will be in the description of the video when I post it on YouTube, and it will also be on my Telesummit page. I've removed the speaker page from my website because I don't think I'm going to be using that for a while, and instead I've put up a link, a direct link to my Telesummit page. I also want to share that there's a direct link there to book a call with me, and this is a great time for us to connect. So if you have some time and you want to find out about what I do, I would love to hear about what you do, so please feel free to book a call. Now, I am a social media and blogging consultant. Most telesummits, they take a lot of time to tell you all about what they do. I want you moving as quickly as possible, so let's get through this quickly. You can find out all of the information you want to on me on my website, jennifergardella.com. In coming days, I'll be sharing with you the other sites where I write and my podcast and where my TED Talk is, so you can see the things that I've done for myself that hopefully I will be able to help you do for yourself in building this very strong digital presence. Now, I want to first go over the importance of video. Many people get the hilly willies about video. They hate video. How do I do it? I don't want to have to do it. I don't have the right equipment. No big deal. When the coronavirus broke at first last week and things started to get super serious, I was actually in Orlando visiting my daughter, who at that time had a Disney internship. That's been canceled. We're working through it. But I was dealing with colleges closing, the internship issue, and I knew that my clients right away had to get information up there. The very first thing that I started to do is I started to get my clients on the phone Thursday, Friday, Saturday, talk to them. I talked to some just on email, some just on text, and I talked to some over the phone. I encourage video. I want you to be able to assure your clients of the fact that you are open, concerned. You might not know, and we'll get into topics for videos in a little bit. You might not know exactly what's going on, but you're at least on top of it. Video is phenomenal for SEO, search engine optimization. Now, I'm a social media and blogging consultant. I usually go through a very planful process with my clients, so you'll be hearing from me about SEO. For these first few videos, I wanted to really share with you some very easy first steps that you can be taking to build your digital marketing presence. I know cabin fever is setting in. You don't want to really be sitting there doing a lot of research. You want to be really moving forward, and video is one of them, and SEO is one. Video is a great component for SEO. Video also helps build your know, like, and trust factor. During these times, it's great that we can read blogs and download free stuff and participate in Facebook groups, but honestly, we also need to see each other because we're all stuck in our houses with our families, which can be a wonderful experience, I'm sure, but it's certainly nice to get face to face, and video allows us to do that. And I'll go over the videos that you can do for like a YouTube channel, and there's also ways that you can do these live on Facebook. So you build your know, like, and trust factor. And the other reason why video is important is it gives you something to share on social media. I mean, really, how many more blogs can we share, right? They're important because a lot of people do like to read blogs, and sharing articles from other sources are important, but video kills it. And I think going forward, video is going to kill it even more. Now, I want to be very clear with you. I'm not an expert in video. I started here because it's where I encourage my clients here, and I realized very quickly last week, at the end of last week, that all small business owners need to be building their digital presence using video. However, if you want to deep dive in video and you really want to make a run with this over the next 30 days, well, starting April 1st, I highly recommend Lou Bartone. If you don't know Lou, you are in for a real treat. He's starting a program on April 1st. I believe it's going to be $97. I have taken his courses before. Lou is brilliant. He is hilarious. He is authentic. I called him once with a video crisis, as crazy as that sounds, and it was 9 o'clock at night, and he was right there for me every step of the way. And I wasn't even like a client or in one of his programs at that time. I have a link to the program that Lou is right now advertising. I feel really obligated to tell you that it's an affiliate link, which means at some point I may receive money if people follow it to his program. I don't know what that means because, again, I just got it from him last night. This all just happened yesterday, and I'm not even sure how I'll be handling all that, but I will let you know. How does that sound? Again, building the plane while we are flying it. So let's go. Now, you may be concerned about video. I have been speaking on this subject for about 7 years, and I know that the number one problem that people have with creating videos is they don't want to watch them. And I am here to tell you, you don't have to watch your videos. I don't watch mine. When I'm recording my videos, I know whether or not I've got the content. And if I've got that content, if I've nailed it, I just hit upload to YouTube. So my golden rule: forget all the stress of watching yourself on camera or TV or whatever you consider it to be. Now, the steps of video are very, very simple. In life, and I'm guilty as charged on this one, we tend to make things incredibly complicated. You have a beautiful amount of time, almost too much time at this point, I would argue, and agree with you if you were thinking that as well, to create a really nice bank of videos for yourself. Here are the steps. You need to outline your videos. You need to have something that you are using to guide you as you speak. I right now am using a pile of notes. I'm going to share with you in a minute the very simple system I usually use. I have a pile of notes now because there's a lot of content to get through. Once you outline, you record your video. And as Lou Bartone taught me, one of the best recording devices you have is your iPhone. Again, I'm not using my iPhone right now because I wanted to do this with PowerPoint because a lot of people like to listen, some like to see. So I thought it was important to include some PowerPoints. So you just need to record your video. It's very, very easy with an iPhone. Then you upload it to YouTube, and I'm going to walk you through those steps as well. And then you share it to social media. Now, I'm going to share my ideas for sharing tonight, but not the tactical, because we're going to get into that very quickly in the coming weeks. So, outline. Now, like I mentioned, I have pages of notes that I have outlined for this presentation today, and pulled them from a variety of talks that I've given in the past. The download that I have available, and there's a link for you right next to this video, is what I typically use when I record a video. Now, I should also say that my funnels are not set up, and I have great ideas for downloads that I will be sharing. I'm really encouraging my staff and working closely with them. We are getting the digital products. I'm getting those freebies out to you because I'm sick of this information wasting its time. So I have a very simple download. The beauty of this download is that, one, it's simple. It gives you space to very clearly outline what you're going to say in the intro of your video, your 3 main ideas, and what you're going to close with. The other beautiful part of this freebie is that at the bottom, you'll see I actually tell you what else you can do with the content. So let's just say you're going to use this and you're going to do a video for YouTube. Well, that's great. Post it on YouTube. You can also use this exact same content, change it a little bit, and make it a blog. You'll have to make it more appropriate for a blog, but it's actually relatively easy to do. You can also do a PowerPoint and put that on SlideShare. Same content, tailored a little bit for that space as well. And then you can use this content like I am going to do and share information on Facebook Live, Twitter. You can do a live Twitter video, and you can also do a live video on Instagram, IGTV, using the same content, using the same outlines. And you can see I used this very outline for my video yesterday, and I just put general notes. I put it right up next to me. Sometimes I tape it up right in front of me wherever my iPhone is, and it becomes incredibly easy then for me to have notes that I can follow, but I don't have, I'm not reading anything because I hate to read my notes. So in your outline, you also want to make sure that you are, again, taking advantage of SEO by including questions. I'm going to explain that a little bit more. Have one tight topic for your videos and then stop. You'll see in a couple slides that I'm encouraging you to do videos about why you started your business. People are interested in that topic as they get to know you and your space, but they don't need to hear 5 minutes of it. So have a tight topic, and you'll see what I'm talking about a little bit more as we get into the topics. So Lou is going to go over a lot more of this about all of the videos that you need. He does some very brilliant programs that walk you through that. If you're looking for ideas on what to do with this right now, you can do some sort of intro video for the homepage of your website. Do a video, as I mentioned, about why you started your business. You can do an intro video for your YouTube channel. We'll get to that. I should put that on the list. That can get a little confusing. I want you to think about the questions your ideal clients ask when they call you and the questions that they don't ask. Each of those questions is a nice little tight topic for you to do a video on. No big deal, easy to do. You're an expert in what you do. You just have to talk into the camera. And then I do want you, if it's appropriate, to do videos related to what's going on in the world. Lots are shutting down. How are you going to handle this? And more importantly, how are you going to monitor this for your clients and your ideal clients? Now, here we are in one of my areas of brilliance. As I always joke, do not come to me for a cooking lesson or how to do your hair or makeup or decorate your house. But when you need ideas for your digital marketing, it's my goal to help you. I want to make sure that the small business owners out there have tons of ideas. So these are typically my ideal client areas. So they're the ones that I'm familiar with right now. I always make the statement that I can help anyone, any small business, any personality come up with ideas for blogs and videos. So here we go. Divorce attorneys for me are super easy. You'll learn in a couple weeks. I have a very unique divorce story, and I am divorced myself. I'm also remarried. We wrote our own divorce. I have stepchildren, all of it. Right now, you should be doing videos if you don't have them on the main areas of divorce. Those would include alimony, child custody, vacation planning, child support. You should also be doing videos on what happens when coronavirus shuts down someone's workspace or the kids are now all home. Whose responsibility is it to handle? Do you follow the custody schedule? What if one parent is not following the guidelines of staying 6 feet away from other people that they work with, or they have your kids running around playing with others? All of those issues are great, tight little topics. Parents are worried about them. Get them up on video. For other attorneys, what is going to happen to the cases of your client? And as we know, you can actually be working on new cases right now. We just don't have a lawsuit or have a legal issue and file it. There's usually a lot of prep work that goes into it. And while there's uncertainty about when things are open, as soon as they open, we want to be the first on the stack because the stack is going to be really big. So what can you be doing if you're a trademark attorney, if you are a personal injury attorney, if you are a real estate attorney or a realtor? You have a tremendous amount to talk about because this is your hot market and a lot has been shut down for you right now, or at least in a slowdown mode. So there's a lot of great topics for you to be talking about then. At the end of the day, if you're an attorney, talk about how you're going to help people. Now, like I already mentioned, my clients are also accountants. So they're filing taxes, dealing with a stock market crash. They're dealing with investment portfolios. they're dealing with people that cannot, nor do they want to meet in person. But the question is, well, how can you then work with my tax documents? What's the IRS doing? I just heard a rumor about postponing taxes. How can I go over things with you? Are you available on the phone to talk to me? I always make the joke with my accountant clients that really people would rather go to the dentist. So accountants have a lot of fears normally to dis displace with their clients. That's not the right word. I'm going to move on. In these times, you have even more. Be the one that's at the head of the pack on video, assuring people that you've got this. Now, if you're a store owner and you've been shut down or you are only available for pickup, you need to start talking about that. People want to support you. So share recipes, share the way that you cook a special meal, share shipping information if you have a product in your store. Share specific items so that when you are open for business, people know where to find you. I work with a lot of store owners who don't do this, and people are often amazed that certain items don't sell. And I always say, well, do a video and share it on YouTube and share it on Facebook. Let people know what you're up to. If you're an author, like my good friend Mary Fran Von Tempo, there's a ton of topics that you can do in video. You can take parts of your book, why you wrote it, how it's helping people, how it can help people. If it's fiction, you can actually sit and read parts of it to people. And if it's nonfiction, you can do that too with tips that come out of it. Whatever it is that drew you to the characters, to the topics, please start to talk about it. People want to hear about it. If you're a coach, any kind of coach, personal coach, business coach, if you're a therapist, you fall into this area. People are struggling right now. They're struggling with anxiety. Be the voice of reason in this world, just like I am. I mean, well, wait, I should say I'm usually not a voice of reason. I usually am a little frenetic in the world, but people are struggling, so calm them down. Give them some ideas beyond the standard meditation, or if that's what you actually believe in, point them to some great meditation ideas. Tell them how to start meditating. I actually think that's a good one because I think everyone's going to need to start doing it. Tell them what that they can build into their business. How do you make a call to someone just to get to know them? That is going to be a huge part of the next couple of weeks. And why you love coaching and the experiences and transformations that you have experienced with your clients. Now, a big area of the world is podcasting right now. I have one. It's called Hot Mess to Great Success. And there's a lot of podcasters out there wondering if they should be publishing more podcasts. Podcasters, you need to be putting your podcasts on video as well. This is a great time to figure it out. I know a lot of podcasters who feel that they haven't taken that step yet with their podcast. This is the time to do it. What's it about? Do an intro video to your podcast. Record your episodes on video as you record the episode for the actual audio. This is key. Now, if you're a podcaster and you need help with your podcast, there are some phenomenal resources for you out there as well. My buddy Nicole Holland, well, she can get you booked on podcasts. She's right now been circulating something about starting podcasts as well. And then there's Jared Easley and his group over. I will put a link to Podcast Nation. They have phenomenal resources. I'm sure that they are going to be gearing up with a 28-day challenge very soon. I did it. I actually did it a year after I launched. I still needed some of those basics that I never put in. So between Nicole's work, Jared, Podcast Nation, I think you'll be well set. But podcasters, there are a number of videos that you can do. Now, how do you record your videos? Lou has instructed, by the way, I never look like this, even in full makeup. This was a great picture. Here's a tip. I found it on Pixabay. Make sure that when you're using any pictures in your social media or digital marketing, you have the rights to do so, or you could get sued. And that is a very scary process to go through. It hasn't happened to me, but it's incredibly scary. I know people that has happened to. This picture was found on Pixabay. I'll put a link. Use it for your downloads. I don't make any money on that one. So anyway, back to recording. You want to use your iPhone. It's the best camera that you have. You do not need anything fancy. Don't go ordering anything. I don't think Amazon is allowed to deliver anything to your house. You have what you need. Believe it or not, and this is going to sound crazy, I recently heard a tip that when you're recording a video off your iPhone, put it up on your windowsill and you are going to now be looking my window's right here. That's why I'm pointing right there. But you are going to be looking out into your yard or your courtyard or the street that you live on, and record your video that way. Apparently, and I want you to play with this just a little bit, the lighting is optimal. Make sure you are looking slightly upward, as someone commented yesterday, get rid of that double chin right here. That can be unsightly to some of us. As you get started, you want to talk for about 90 seconds. You're probably sitting there saying, Jen, you have talked for 20 minutes already. And I am, because this is an instructional video. So yes, I'm talking longer. When I get out there with short snippets of social media tips, they're very short. 90 seconds would be really tight for me, but I could do it. Talk about what you do, how they can get more information about you, and then share with them one very, very easy topic. Record. Now I'm going to get a little bit techie here, so follow me. If you record your videos using your phone, you can then also download the YouTube app right to your phone. And you can then upload your video right from the YouTube app. Many of us are stuck inside with teens and individuals like college students who are home that are in their early 20s. They can help you with all of this. Do not worry. But again, record the video on your iPhone and then upload it using the YouTube app, and it becomes so very easy. Let's talk about uploading. You're going to need a YouTube channel. This is going to take some setup. I'm going to put some links to some of the best people that I know in the business, to the information that they provide on setting up a YouTube channel. Start ugly. Don't worry about all of the bells and whistles with the links and the photos and the logo. Just click as few buttons as you can to get a YouTube channel set up. Sunny Lenarduzzi is a master at teaching these details. If you look at my YouTube video, I'll put a link to there too. And actually, you can just click right here on the video and see it on YouTube. You can see I've made substantial changes to my videos and my YouTube channel as a result of working with Lou and then following some of the advice of Sunny Lenarduzzi. If you're going to upload, and I'm going to show you this in a minute, again, I recommend uploading using your phone. If you're going to record these videos off your computer, it's very easy to do. You're going to do a couple of things with Canva. If you haven't used Canva yet, this is going to save you. It is a free program designed for individuals, small business owners specifically, to create images for social media. It is so brilliant, and I'm going to make sure that in the coming weeks we do something. I show you around Canva. Know that when you're uploading your video, you have a lot of SEO opportunities. If all you're going to be able to do is upload your video at some point and then you're going to need to take a big break, do that. I will be so proud of you. Do not worry at first about the great description or the tags. You do have to worry, however, about saving it. Make sure it is saved, and then YouTube will take care of the rest, and it'll suddenly be on your YouTube channel. Now, you can always go back and edit it later. So I want you to take the small success of actually just uploading something and run with that. This is what the YouTube page will look like when you're uploading. So I will share the process that I use. When I record a video off of my phone, I upload it through the YouTube app. And this is what my clients do for me. They take the video, they shoot the video in their office, and then they actually upload it using the app to their YouTube channel. I can then go in to their YouTube page or their YouTube channel and edit the video. So I can go in, you'll see here on the left side of the screen, there's a place for your title. Have a really great title that's really SEO solid. We'll be going over that, but make sure your keywords are in there, not stuffed. Make sure that they're natural. Then the next part down is your keyword description, your description. YouTube is actually telling you here, use keywords. Again, I want you to be natural with it, but use this opportunity to let people know how to get in touch with you. Now, Lou, in his system, gave a brilliant explanation of some things and ways that you can always be updating the description. So make sure that you follow his advice. He actually has great YouTube videos on this as well. I'm going to move my camera for a minute. Okay, the next part is the thumbnail. Now, what YouTube does when you upload a video is it actually gives you 3 snapshots from the video. I can guarantee you that most of them you will look absolutely ridiculous. I have some on my YouTube channel just because I think that they're hilarious. They're not very professional though. In Canva, you can open up canva.com, you go in, you type in YouTube thumbnail, and it opens up a page for you to put information in there. I'll try to find a link on how to do this very simply, but it just makes the whole experience a little bit easier. You can also, and this is only if you want to go there, like you don't have anything else to do, you can include this on a playlist, which can then be shown on your YouTube channel. Now, once you fill out all of that information, you will see that you go to the next screen. It's still saying your title goes here because I didn't put one in for this demonstration. Make sure in the beginning all of your YouTube videos are public so that they can be seen. You can schedule it, but quite honestly, I want you to get this up as soon as possible. And you'll also see on both pages under the uploading video box that they are already giving you the link that you can use. So it's pretty easy. It'll be a little clunky, like my Telesummit, but should be easy enough for you to get started. And really, if you have any comments at all or questions, just let me know. Now, I'm going to go over the basics of sharing this on social media. You may be scared to death to do that, right? Because it might not look like you want it to at first. Get it out there. Please get it out there. You can share this on LinkedIn if it relates to a professional space. And I can tell you that if you're doing your first video, share it on LinkedIn just to let other people know that you're building your business. How exciting is that? Like, hey, look what I did. I'm building my business and I did this video. Come learn something about me and my store, my book, my consultancy, my law firm. You can also share it on your business Facebook page. You can share it in Twitter. Just make sure you have the right hashtags, and I will be giving lots of information on hashtags. And you can also share it on Instagram. Now, the other thing that I recommend you do, and I mentioned it when I talked about my content planner here, is I want you to make sure that when you do a video, you announce it in different ways. Do a quick live video off your business Facebook page, or heck, even do it off your personal page and let your personal people know, your personal friends know what you're up to. That would be so exciting, right? I want you to do a Twitter live, announce it there. An IGTV video would be great. There's lots of different places that you can use the content and share the video when you're done. Okay. So the other thing that I'm going to encourage you to do is connect with me. I will put links on the Telesummit page to my LinkedIn account, my Facebook page, my Twitter, my Instagram. You can start to get to, oh, and my YouTube channel. I left that off the list. Again, we're starting ugly. I warned you. I want you to connect with me. Many people have used me as the first person out of the gate that they connect with on a social media platform, especially like LinkedIn. They're like, who wants to connect with me on LinkedIn? And I always say, I do. Please connect with me. No big deal. I'll be your friend. I love to hear about what other people are doing. I love to offer suggestions and help. I love getting help on my business. So anything that I can do to support you during this time as you start to build would be great. And the best way to find me is on social media because that's where I hang out most of my day. So thank you for living through these 28, probably soon to be 29 minutes of my first video. I am pretty thrilled with the content that I've delivered. I know some of the other parts of this are clunky for you right now, but I promise I will be working hard to get this whole program a little bit smoother. I really look forward to helping you through this time, to helping you build a solid social media, digital marketing presence for your whatever it is that you do. And if you have any questions at all, please email me at Jennifer@the Group. You can also contact me and book an appointment directly through my website, jennifergardella.com. Okay, guys, get out there and get recording. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.